And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee. For the Nets, Bogdanovich is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Jackson. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Damian Lillard out there with Green. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Melton passes to Bogdanovich. Johnson, a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's MP, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Bogdanovich, connects in the foul line jumper.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Prince out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's MP. And it's Green in at the point. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Here's MP. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And that one misses. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. No good with the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
MP against Simmons. Close in, no stopping MP.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Just 2 to shoot. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 30 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Bogdanovich. Johnson comes in for Williams. And it's Shake Milton in for DeAnthony Melton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought
There's Giannis taking flight.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Milwaukee leading by 4. MP looking around. Giannis sets a screen for MP. MP showing the range.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Thomas passes to Milton. Inside, here's Claxton. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fades. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Over Jackson. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Nets.
Guys.
And that concludes.
And if you're just... New group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bogdanovich comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. MP's checked in for Milwaukee.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Bogdanovich out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Williams. And it's Simmons in at center. So that's the Nets 5. Took the opportunity when he saw it. MP's got 26 points.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Here's Simmons, and the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And some changes here for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Lopez, and it's Green in for Lillard. Bogdanovich finds Williams. Down low. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And the Nets making a change here. Watford's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Nets. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. They need this. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, and while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with MP. Then there's Prince. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Jackson in a 2-guard. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Prince setting a pick for MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
To the middle. Simmons inside. MP's there. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Williams. Simmons against MP. Portis the screen. The 3 from MP. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Melton, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. MP's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Williams. Pass to Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. And a wide open. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Simmons. And just miss after miss right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince setting a pick for MP. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Prince with a screen on Simmons. The three from MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
MP outside. Prince setting a pick for MP. That three off the mark. Prince against Simmons. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. These fans make a lot of noise. Let's quiet them down. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's the second game of
Drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
MP's checked in for the Bucks. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Brown can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's MP. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great read by MP, showing he has a sense for when someone is open.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Holiday against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. For 3, Porzingis. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Shoots from the block. That one rolls around and rims out.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Outside White. Giannis with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
MP outside. Puts it up from 17. Uses the glass that time. It's good. MP's got his second basket.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Tatum passes to Brown. Shot is up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
MP up top. He's covered by Holiday. Here's MP. Porzingis grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Porzingis sets a screen. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
The baseline J, and they pick up 2. MP's got 6.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Outside Tatum. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. And no good. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Springer in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Springer. Over Green. Springer misses.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Now here's MP. Tight defense on him. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. MP's got 10 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. On the wing, Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tatum against MP. Portis outside, and here's Wright from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Tatum against Middleton. Here's Springer. No points so far. And the basket is good. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornett. Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Springer. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Middleton with a screen on Porzingis. A good look from MP. Gets some space and buries the jumper. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Tatum can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 12-4 run. MP with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's MP. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 12. Tatum passes to Porzingis. The 3. And it's Tatum missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Outside Porzingis. Over MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Fades and shoots. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Bucks. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready. Big group substitution here for Boston. Kornet's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the floor for Milwaukee. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton is out there with Green. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's MP in at the center position.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Here's Pritchard. Green covering. Pritchard, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP looking around. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Celtics trail by 12. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton against Brown. Hey, Brown in traffic.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
MP right side. With 4 on the clock. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
They've got Luke Kornet. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pritchard, the pass to Kornet. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hauser. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Cornette. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's MP. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. MP's got 24.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton comes in for Prince. Here's MP. 11 feet out, and he hits it. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
Holiday with the ball. Outside, Brown. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 13. Lillard passes to MP. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
MP against Porzingis. Goes up at the elbow. MP shot is off. Celtics trail by 13. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Come on. Players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Now Holiday on the wing. Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. MP with the block. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Power move from MP. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And he sinks the second. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. MP against Porzingis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porzingis. Here's MP. Porzingis grabs the board. White finds Tatum. Fires for three. So this one belongs to the Bucks. It ends up...
MP's an elite shooter.
Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Feeling you, MP.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel early. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this happy Halloween night. Greg, and this game should be a treat.
Yeah, fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Now, here's MP. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Morant kicks to Smart. Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's Edey, guarded by Jackson. Fades and shoots. Smart wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's MP, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside Jackson. Payne looking around. There's a screen. No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. MP outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. They're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Edey can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 6. MP outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Edey to the inside. Knocked loose. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's Morant. And the rejection by MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smart. MP, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, MP, after Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. Releases. Kept alive. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. So we've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. .112 left in the first half. Pass to Edey. Back to Pippen. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
What confidence from Bane. Money from mid-range.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Jackson from long range bangs home the trifecta.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. MP looking around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pippen, no luck. Here's MP. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks.
And a look here now at the Bucks. They were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge will be staying there.
The Hunters changing focus now to the tough first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They have to lock it down defensively.
And that is it for halftime.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's MP in at the center position.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And he lobs it up. And stolen by Lillard. 4-on-3 break. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. With the fadeaway. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Here's Smart, following the basket by MP. Bain, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's MP. He's got 27. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
MP inside. He's got 29 points. Lillard finds MP. Shot clock at 5. Middleton with a screen for MP. Pass to Middleton. Over Bain. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by MP. Middleton's got 5 points so far. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Now, here's MP. From deep, Giannis, and Bane pulls it down.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. And it's in there. MP's got 31 points.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Giannis. MP outside. Middleton, a screen on Jackson. A nice shot by MP.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. And a wide open look for Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Jackson. Pass to MP. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And MP throws it down hard.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Morant outside. Can they get it? Misses the layup. And so it's Milwaukee with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And Marcus checked in for Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. MP's checked in for Lopez, and Trent subbed in for DeLon Wright. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc.
Clark against MP. The 19-footer is on the money. MP's got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's Morant missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
No good from Clark. Milwaukee has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. MP, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle. And the rejection by MP. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth, and it's good. 2 points.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bane comes in for Wells. Bucket is good. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Portis a screen on Jackson. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 47 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Aldama finds Bane. Here's Smart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Drains the 19-footer. MP's got 49 points in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Milwaukee.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.